Why you?
Why
Almost.
now?
Bam! Why are we saying
Y'all
bam? This stuff
The
happens.
show started. The show started, man.
Bam!
Bam! Bam!
Bam, show started.
Although it hasn't. Wait. Oh wait, I forgot delay. Alright, cool. We alright. We alright.
Bam.
Now bam.
Just in case you
Bam!
Bammed so hard from behind.
Woo, girl.
Shit.
You know just how I like it too. Girl.
I tell you, man, that she's like she flips a switch and it's instant dirty.
Instant dirty. Ginger is like the flip that makes me dirty. I swear.
The only thing she lifted out was, "Can I say it now, Daddy?"
Yes, that would have been better. That would have been so much better.
My bad.
Grab my hair.
Can I say it now, Daddy?
It's the people that are flipping through YouTube channels going, "What the fuck? Wait, what?"
What kind of channel is this?
Take our shirt off. What did I trip into? Where's the video? Why is there no video?
Right? Ain't no titties out, no titties and nothing.
No tay-tays. No
Tay.
tay-tays.
All right, I want to start off the show.
Can you introduce us, please?
It is. That's what I need to introduce the show. It is.
Sorry, because I got so much juice. Oh my god.
I got something that's gonna piss everybody off.
It is started.
It is October 8th, 2015. It is Thursday. That means it's time for our Rough Raw and Ready show, where we are rough, raw, and always ready, Daddy. Okay, wrong show. Moving on.
All right.
Right on. I'm Snow. I've had one drink. I'm not drunk or tipsy, just so you know.
But she
And
will
then
show
I
you her
have-
tay-tays.
But I might show you my titties if you pay me right, because you know. And then we got Corey over there who will show you her donk, and she got a nice one if you pay her right.
No, I had a zombie virus, but y'all want to stay away. Stay away. Stay away.
The donk, just to see the donk, you don't have to breathe on them, so you know that's okay. And then we got Miss Ginger Rocks, who's got nice everything, and if you pay her right, she'll show you everything. Hi.
Hi.
Everything.
And that's Blaster, who is Blaster. Hi, Blaster.
Hi. I didn't get as cool an introduction as everybody else. What's up with that? What is the deal with that? I noticed that. I'm just saying.
He noticing things.
Everything.
He will shake his thing for you.
Everything.
He'll even do the helicopter with his winky for you. Yep.
Woo, 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 woo.
Is there any way other to do it than the helicopter? I don't know
That's
any other
true.
moves. That's it.
Well, you
All
can
right.
circle jerk it. Oh, never mind.
Whoa!
Sorry, that was zombie
I've
virus.
seen somebody do the the song "My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard." Yeah, well, I've seen the guy version of "My Teabag Brings All the Girls to the Yard." So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start the show because that's just. All right, let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Now this is something that popped up. Apparently, this dumbass took a picture of this little boy.
Wait a minute. You got image.
I
did.
know what
Yes.
you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
okay.
This boy, Ginger, this dumbass took a picture of this little boy.
Asshole jerk.
Ginger,
Yes.
Let me finish the story.
Shallow
Okay.
into the gene pool.
Ginger, do not make me put you in the corner, young lady. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I like it when you say that. Yeah. So this guy takes a picture of a little boy, and he posted it on Facebook, and then the racist comments just come in because the little boy's black, the guy's white. Okay. And I can read you some of those right now. Like one person says, "I didn't know you were a slave owner." Another one says, "Help feed this poor child today." There's another one that said, "But massa, I didn't do nothing," just like that. Another one, "Dude, where the hell did you get a black kid?" Someone responds, "The black market." And then he says he was feral. That's what the guy said. And then there was another one that says, "Send him back, dude. Those fuckers are expensive, like 25 cents a day." I mean, and this is only a snapshot of some of the racist comments that came from this. Now, that's the bad part, okay? That's the bad part. The good part, however, is that when this came to light, the internet basically turned on these stupid-ass people, and started a trend on Twitter called His Name is Caden, hashtag His Name is Caden, and just the outpouring of support for this little boy came through, and they actually showed real pictures of what this little boy is like. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Wait a minute. What was the purpose in him posting the picture?
He just did it to do it. He just did it to do it.
He was at a work function. This is a coworker, well, ex-coworker now, son.
Yeah, he got fired.
And he took a picture of. Okay, so let me start off with first. You took a picture of someone else's kid and put it up on the internet. If I remember right, in most states that's actually
illegal.
That's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
For two, you took a picture of a coworker's son without permission.
And he was right there. You could have just asked him, "Can I take a picture of your son? He's cute." Whatever.
And you put it up on Facebook, and you let your friends make fun of him and say these horrible, nasty, vile, racist, bigoted things. And all you did was, ha ha ha, you know, he was whatever.
Oh, no. He actually said, he responded something saying something like, well, I feel awful about it, and I did tell one person not to make racist comments. That is not enough.
Take it down.
Exactly. First, take the damn thing down. Secondly, you had, at least from what I was reading, 6 different people making all these horrible racist comments about this adorable little boy who is someone's son, who was your coworker's son, and your ass got fired because of this. And I am so glad that company fired your ass.
And does Caden have a mommy? Because he's adorable. I need to be a little boy.
Can you see my screen right now? Did it switch over, or am I going to have to stop sharing and share it back?
But and I'm just.
You got the switch. You got to stop sharing and share.
All right, let me hold on. I'm going to show you.
People don't take pictures of other people's kids. That's creepy.
Yes.
That's
I remember yelling at somebody not to do that at PAX for Trixie's was there with her daughter, and they were getting ready to interview her, 2 guys that I knew, and they were like, they put the camera up, and I was like, hey, her daughter's standing there. They were like, and? I was like, really? You do not film people's children.
No.
You just don't. See, this is why I hang with these people. They got common sense, and I'm very much that way about my own child. You see how old she had to be before I put pictures of her up, before I would even mention her, because some of you bitches is crazy.
No, seriously. No, and I'm with you. And this is my big bitch anyways. Me and my sister have had this out before. I mean, like, seriously, we've not spoken since we had this last argument over this. She wants to put pictures up all over social media of any of our family get-togethers. And I have a stalker, and I cannot seem to get it through her head that, sister, do not do this, because when you do this, my stalker contacts us and harasses us and says these horrible and vile things. She's just an evil, evil bitch, and if you're listening, I hope you die soon. But, no, really. But, and my sister's like, but, I'm only sharing them with my friends. I was like, yeah, but your friends are commenting and sharing, and you've got it open, and who knows, and you friend anybody and everybody without even looking to see who they are. I don't want everything everywhere, and she will post up pictures of my nephews at their school and at this place.
No.
If something happens to them, I swear to God, I'm going to drive up to your house. I'm going to whip your ass all over the place. I don't care if you are my sister.
This is well, Ginger wasn't here when we were talking about this earlier, and Preaching-Natrix came in, and the joke between me and Preaching-Natrix is that she is the next generation that's going to be coming into their own, and the generation between her and them are our millennials, who are all stupid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Most all of them are stupid.
I teach them. Yes, they're stupid.
The stuff they do. Not saying your sister's stupid, Ginger. You have the right to say that, but some of them.
Yeah, if you're listening, I love you, but yeah.
But they don't click to the safety or privacy. They don't understand what it is, because every facet of their life is, I'm going to put it on Facebook.
Yeah, or Snapchat, or Twitter, or whatever the fuck they're using nowadays. And you know what? Okay, one thing. One of my students came up and took a quick Snapchat of me, and you best believe I blew up. I was like, no, you are not putting me on the internet. I don't like my face being on the internet. It's up in some places that I don't like, but it has to be for work, so whatever, that's fine. But do not put me up on the internet. I don't want to be up there. I don't like it. I'm a very private person. I had to get her to delete that shit.
It doesn't have to be. And some of these people just seem to think, like,
Well,
But
in defense, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you, Ginger. In defense, and I'm gonna give Snow this to take back to her school. What we are missing is, do you know what they used to do in the 50s? What they used to take kids and do? They had an etiquette class where they taught
yes,
them proper manners. They need to bring that back to schools, and it
yes,
needs
they
to be
do.
updated as to this is what you don't do on the internet. You don't. This is my big pet peeve, and nobody's done this to me, but I've seen it done, and I was like, oh my God, if I was your boss, you'd be so fired. I would come to your house to fire you. You don't call in sick over Twitter.
No,
You don't
oh my God.
Wait, what? Somebody did that? Oh my
Yes,
God.
yes.
Mhm.
It tweeted their boss, I'm sick, I'm not coming in. It is Twitter. You need to either call your boss or you need to find out if it's okay for you to text them. Some bosses are okay, like, hey, when it's okay to text me and tell me if you're sick. But you don't automatically assume, you don't post on Facebook, I'm sick, I'm not coming into work.
No.
No.
Yeah,
No.
you are supposed to contact your employer the most direct way that they allow you to do, and then let them know that you are sick or you have a family emergency or whatever it is that you have. And I think a lot of it is that they just don't know. I mean, I don't know where the communication got lost in between my generation and then the millennials, and I think some of you are kind of squeezed in between those two, you three, right? You're like between millennials and
Yeah.
Gen Xers, but you all got the good part where, okay, this is private. I don't need to post up pictures of my new bra on Facebook,
Right.
while I'm wearing it. Because it's okay to post it if you just got it laid out. You might want to be like, I just got this, isn't it pretty? No, not while you're wearing it, bitch. Don't do that.
Don't show
Okay.
your fluffy cakes unless you get
No,
good money
you know-
for it.
No, and like my sister, she will travel and she'll be alone and she'll be posting up where she's at and she'll
Oh,
be posting up,
no.
Oh, my
how long her
God.
house is going to be empty
Oh no.
and all this, and I'm just like, are you asking to be robbed? Are you asking
Yes.
to have horrible things happen to you?
What?
She's like, those
I
things don't happen.
even notice
They're
I
so
spilled tea.
rare, blah, da, 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 da.
I spilled tea, like, for real.
Hey, Corey, you know better than to yell when we're on.
Right, I spilled tea on my hand. It was hot. I'm sorry. I will keep my screams of pain inward next time. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Hold it
you
in.
better.
Yes, hold in those
God,
screams
you
of
don't
pain.
know.
Now, one thing that I do try to do for the kids that are in my class, I try to have etiquette, just little snippets of etiquette with them every single day, and it is helping some because they didn't even know how to hand someone scissors properly. Like, they were giving it to me point first. I said, no, let me teach you how to do that properly. And so I showed them how to do it, and they were like, what? And I said, that's so it doesn't look like you're trying to stab them in the eye. And they said,
Or you don't accidentally stab them. What if they're running?
Exactly.
But see,
See,
we
if they
didn't.
grew up in a country school, that wouldn't be a problem.
True.
This is true.
Wow.
It's amazing that we all thought we didn't learn anything in school, and we did. We learned a lot, and that's why we're looking at these kids going, why are you so stupid?
I actually remember taking, it was sort of an etiquette class. It was included with it was a bonus of home ec. You could
Yep.
sign
Yes.
up to take it.
Yep.
And and we, beyond just cooking a couple of little things, we actually did full meals, and we learned,
We did too.
what fork is for what and what goes on the outside.
That's etiquette.
and
That's an etiquette class. That's
That's etiquette.
and it was, we learned how to have conversations and how to keep the conversation going around the table instead of just focusing on one person.
Yep.
which would help with a lot of people that are socially awkward, because then when
Correct.
you're out, you can, kind of, I don't need you to fit in, but you can at least say, let me hold a conversation, and then you get up and you go, because that's what I do.
The main thing that would help these kids is if this would start at home. That is where I learned the bulk of my etiquette, literally at home, because my mother is the epitome of a lady. She really is.
Okay,
She
let me,
taught me
I'm gonna point out to you something, okay? Some of our millennials are already parents.
Ooh, that's true.
So that's why they didn't pick it up for whatever reason, and they can't teach it because they don't know it. They just don't.
Yeah.
Some of them became parents very, very young. Remember, they're right behind me.
Yeah.
We don't mean right behind as in I'm, a few years later. Some of them are literally right behind me, and some of them are, further along. I know they like to say millennials are this age group, but actually this started right as soon as you get past me. But they don't know any better. They just don't, and I don't know.
Still.
But
What I'm saying is, even if they don't know any better, they have to be aware on some level
you're right.
that what they're doing is not socially acceptable as a norm. So if they were intelligent on any form, as in wanting to better themselves, the first thing I would do is if I figured out that people were looking down on me somehow, I would take a good hard look at myself and be like, huh, I wonder why they're doing that.
Well, the thing is that we have so many of our. I don't know what. I think Mark Zuckerberg also falls in between millennial and Gen Xers. So we have a lot of them that became millionaires at a young age. So some of this behavior is normal for them, you know, where they work. It's okay to get up and walk out in the middle of somebody talking to you or interrupt somebody.
No.
So it is normal, but then when they run across somebody else, they're like they don't understand why you're so upset with them, or because they end up in a different environment and they just can't figure it out. I think.
Oh, I explain it to my kids. I explain to them very much exactly what I expect of them in class, and if they go against what I explain to them, I correct them. I don't yell at them usually, although they say I'm bad at yelling. I don't yell at them, but I do try to correct them in a way that they understand in the future not do that. And it works most of the time. They've started watching their language around me. They say yes ma'am and no ma'am and everything, and it's great.
Your class is in a nice little sphere, but out in the world it is crazy.
Oh, I agree. I'm hoping if I keep instilling this in my class that it will trickle over to their everyday life. That's what I'm kind of hoping, you know.
For them, yes, but we still have a whole group of other crazies out here.
I know, but I'm doing what I can.
Prime example. Now, I love you, my friend, little blonde girl. She knows I love her to death. However, because she never got into tech, because at the time that we were coming along, it was something women didn't do. You don't mess with computers. That's a guy thing. Guys take computer science. So she didn't quite jump on the bandwagon. She is now, but she's got a daughter that is about to graduate from school. They call me and they're like, we're getting ready to buy phones. My daughter wants to know, should she get an Android phone? And I said knows her. I think both you may have heard the story, but I asked her, I said, I'm going to ask one question. If she doesn't know the answer, she doesn't need to get an Android phone. And she says, what's that question? What's a rootkit?
Yeah.
She says, I don't know. You don't need an Android phone. She says, well, why? I said, because if it breaks, if she didn't know what a rootkit is, you have no idea how to fix it. If you haven't,
there's no Android store.
There's no Android store. There is no Android call center that's going to tell you how to fix your phone. You're just going to be shit out of luck. They did not listen to me. Girl bought a phone. Call me. I got a virus in my phone. I don't know what you're going to do. You know how to fix it? Sure I do. Well, can you help me? Nope. Nope. I don't believe I can. And I'm not even being mean. It's just, first of all, you live on the other side of town. Secondly, this was the point of me telling you not to get it. Not because it's just, well, my friends had one. Yeah, that's great. See if your friends can help you fix it. And none of them know how to fix it. But this is the same problem that we have. We have a group of kids. They're also, not only are they dumb, they can't speak right or spell correctly. They're dumb about the tech that they use. They don't understand their social media. They don't understand anything. They're just roaming around the streets, snapping pictures. Have y'all seen that movie, Idiocity?
No. Idiocracy.
Idiocracy, yes, Idiocracy. That's what I think we're headed for. That scares me.
No, you're true. It's true.
You know that was not actually a movie. That was just somebody went forward in time, recorded that whole thing, and then brought it back to us. You did not understand that. They also transported modern-day actors up into that future world, and then they ran the country.
Is that why we haven't seen Luke Wilson? Is that why we haven't seen Luke Wilson in a while? He was in the future.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
He got left there.
He was in the future filming.
You may be absolutely right. I was watching the movie and I was like, oh my God, this was going to happen to us. Although I do not mind Terry Crews being president, but still, as a hot president.
Think about it though. I mean, people who are smart, they plan for things like children and things, and people who aren't smart don't necessarily plan for that, or it happens sometimes, and then you kind of those genes, get carried forward, and eventually we get into a world where everybody's that way.
I don't know if planning has anything to do with it. I think that has to do with you just stupid.
But that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing, right? They followed two people. Like one guy was like, he was kind of dumb and he was out there kind of spreading his genes all over the place. And there's these two doctors who were getting, or two like really intelligent people who were together, and they're like, well, we don't think our finances are where they need to be right now to have a child. So we've been putting that off, and then things just keep happening, and they keep putting off having children. So because it's just not the right time, or finances aren't good, or somebody lost their job, and so it's not the right time,
Well, like I said, I don't know that planning has to do with intelligence, but It certainly does.
Oh, not intelligence, but it has to do with the future generations. If you don't plan, if all the smart people don't plan to have kids, but all the dumb people do, that's what happens.
That's not true either. But we'll go on to the argument another time.
Well, we can argue about movies. We can argue about movies and how realistic they are later, especially comedies.
Okay, wait a minute. We got all off on a tangent. Can I do some juice?
We did.
You
Yes.
may do some juice.
Yes,
what
we
you
do.
got? What you
Juice.
got? What you got?
Actually, okay. Well, this is not juice per se, but it's about time. So y'all know Facebook is releasing the dislike buttons.
Yes.
Yes, they've been needing that for a while, though. I have to
I
say.
said that I've been saying that
You know, on one hand,
too.
I get the dislike. I get it. On the other hand, I see drama going on with this. Why the fuck did you dislike my thing? Blah da 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 blah blah blah.
Well,
bitch,
what's-
whine, moan, bitch.
Well, it's not technically a dislike. If you look on the screen, this is what they look like. So you can say like, or you can say you're angry, it makes you sad, it makes you whatever, which can be interpreted any kind of way.
Well, that's actually a good way to handle it. I'm actually very pleased with how they did this.
Yes. Now, it's already rolled out, looks like, in Ireland and Spain. We don't have it here yet. So they already have it. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. They have one, I think Zuckerberg posted this. Can y'all see that with the dog?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
see it with the dog.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god.
Too sad.
So apparently you can say that you're sad or whatever it makes you does. But he was also saying, even Zuckerberg was saying, it may if you just added just the dislike button, yeah, abuse, drama, or what he called the poisonous atmosphere. So he said you can say you like it and you love it, or you're angry or you're sad or whatever have you. And of course people will still misuse it. I know I'm gonna misuse it. I'm just gonna go around the first day and just angry on everybody's post. Just because I can.
Just so you
Just
know.
to do it.
Just because I can, just to cause some mayhem. I know some people gonna be like, "Why you put an angry face on my post?" I'm gonna laugh. It does not say when we're supposed to be getting it. Maybe. When are we getting this, Zuckerberg? I don't see any in your
Come on,
votes. When are we getting it?
Zuckerberg. Come on, Zuckerberg.
I'm starting to kind of like him a little bit. I like that he thought this through, like, a lot. But I think it shows that Facebook is maturing.
It is, but I worry that people are going to be assholes with this sort of thing.
True.
Well, the thing is, it's really difficult to be assholes about this. I mean, I guess you could do an angry on a wedding post or something, but still, that's not really like an asshole-ish thing. That's just somebody say they're whatever and move on. You know, it's not like you're hitting the dislike button 1,000 times on the same picture just because.
That's true.
So it's not like a slap in the face, like, oh, somebody disliked this. No, it's just, you know, someone decided to put angry for some
That's
reason.
true. I guess the whole, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all, goes through my head with this sort of thing. And
Oh, I agree, but again, we just got through talking about etiquette, and we know a lot of people don't know that.
They're gonna be mad regardless. Oh, and real quick, you people, either one of y'all use Vine? I've used it a couple times before.
No.
Never used it.
I watched Bad Dad.
Did you watch some porn on there before? Because
No.
Twitter, Twitter owns Vine.
I heard that. No.
Yeah, well, Twitter has raised the viewing age of Vine to 17 plus because they've been having some issues with porn. That was some good juice right there. I just had to throw that out there real quick before I hand it off to one of y'all. Love that y'all did that because I thought about that when I first got on Vine. I was like, there is no age.
You thought about putting porn up on Vine?
Well, I thought about watching someone.
Yes, she thought about putting porn up there.
I thought about watching some porn. And I was like, there's no
Tell
age.
me more about this porn on Vine that you know about.
I don't know about it. I just saw the story, but I thought about it. I was like, it would be real. I did think it would be real easy to put a couple of clips up there, just real quick. That would be.
Can you send me the link?
No, it won't be. You know how I
And
be.
she's able to see, she doesn't know if you can clap. She wants to see if you can,
If I can make it clap, no. It's
Yeah,
only
if you
few,
make it
I think she can.
only a few people have seen that. Sorry.
I've seen her dance. I have seen her dance.
Do you really want me to go through my old phones and
sure.
find a video of you, Snow? You really want me to do
No,
it?
it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna- I keep all my old phones. You knows this.
Can I go?
Go.
Yes. Do it.
All right, so speaking of social media, and oh my god, Edward Snowden has apparently joined Twitter, and not only did he join Twitter, but he joined Twitter and followed the NSA.
Oh my god!
I know,
Snowden,
right? I know,
I
right?
love you. I love you.
His first tweet was, "Can you hear me now?"
That shit is funny. That is funny.
Oh my god, I know, right?
Go ahead.
We do know it's him. Twitter has verified that the account is actually him.
God.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. And he joins Twitter and then follows the NSA.
That is classic.
That is some balls right there, man. You know, that poor boy, he's never coming back to the U.S. He's not.
He's really not.
And
can't
I'm so
come back.
afraid that the next year or two, I mean, once this thing's died down a little bit, we're going to see he's died of natural causes. No, he didn't.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
cloaked
He did not die of
natural
natural causes. Yeah. This guy.
Actually, you know what? They would be really stupid to do that right now because he is still very popular.
Like I said, in a year or two, when things have died down and we've kind of
that's
forgotten
true.
who he is, yeah,
Yeah.
something's going to happen.
Well, things may not be as rosy as originally thought over there in Russia. He's been talking about for a while now about possibly coming back to the U.S. and actually taking some jail time. He's been floating the idea that he wouldn't mind coming back and even going to jail.
Well, you
Which
know
is
they're going to kill him.
interesting.
He ain't going to go to jail. They're going to kill him.
Yeah.
I don't think they would kill him. I don't think they would do that. I think he's too high profile.
They've already pretty much. What did they declare him? Didn't they declare him an enemy of the state? So
They-
yeah, the punishment for that is
He's
death.
guilty of treason, and the
Yeah.
penalty for treason is death.
Well, they're going to kill him. In fact, I don't think that's the case. But now it's possible Russia might kill him and try to make it look like it was us, because that would just play right into them.
I'm worried about our government because people believe that they won't do that. America would never do such a thing.
Yeah,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just said I don't think they'd do it to him.
Guantanamo Bay. Anyway.
It's too high
Right?
profile. It's too high profile.
That's exactly why they kill him. He's too high profile. It's
No.
real easy to kill him. Let's have somebody stab him in a crowd. Shank. Edward Snowden has returned to the U.S. Everybody's cheering. They're surrounding him. Oh, welcome home. Edward Snowden is dead.
Yeah. It won't go well. He can't come back here. He can't.
Stay away, Edward. Stay away. Stay away. Don't go. Don't do it. Don't do it, Edward. All right, who ready for next? Hello?
Anybody?
I'm
Somebody
ready
else
for next.
besides me.
I have something for you guys.
Well, if Blatcher's not gonna go, I can go.
No, I'm
Go.
going to go.
Is it the helicopter dance?
I'm saying I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to share. No, it's not the helicopter dance. That's later. So, by the way, I was reading this article today. You know, our favorite game is back in the news a little
What
bit.
game?
Rinse and repeat.
What?
It's the game where you scrub down naked men in the shower.
Oh, my God.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Twitch has actually added it to their banned list of games that you are not
I
allowed.
brought that up. Oh my god. Yeah, that's. Oh.
When did you bring that up?
No, well, I showed that game like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the game you brought up, not the fact that Twitch has banned them, right?
I don't.
Yeah, she brought up the game that the Twitch banned it, but yes.
Okay. So it's on. There's only 14 games on Twitch's list so far. 2 of them are by the designer Robert Yang, the guy who made this game. So he is on a list for top games, somebody's list, but it's a list of you're not allowed to play this on Twitch. So it says basically Yang's game. It's meant to be a ride for many players, slightly uncomfortable, and while men are nude, the dicks are pixelated. Nonetheless, Twitch felt it was appropriate for their service. It wasn't appropriate for their service, and declared users were not allowed to stream it themselves. And I was trying to read it down here to see if there was any kind of there's nothing here saying what happens if you do stream it. But and by the way,
I already know they're gonna ban
here's a
their
list
account.
here's a list of games you're not actually allowed to stream. And by the way, this was interesting.
Oh,
You can't stream Second
You
Life?
cannot stream Second Life. Look at that list there. And
Oh
tell
my god.
does one of
We've already
these
done
things
that. I wonder if
not
they
like
pulled
the
our
others?
videos.
One of these is not like the others.
It is just a
Battle
regular game.
Rape? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, Second
Well,
Life
you know
is
what?
right
I
up
don't even
there.
want to talk about that.
With Rapeplay and Battle Rape, Second Life is right up there with them, apparently, as far as.
Well, I can kind of understand because there are certain parts of Second Life that are not meant for everybody to see, but the majority of Second Life, honestly, is
just
wonderful. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Just crazy giant ice cream cone. It's Katy Perry land.
Yeah.
That's fine. You know what?
Yes.
Fuckers. I'm out. I go to YouTube. Screw you.
I just find
We
that
already
interesting.
left. That's why we over here.
Right?
That was the second. Like I said, that was the other thing that was interesting about this article. Is I cannot believe that.
All right,
I
you know
wouldn't
what?
guess that.
I'm thinking
Well,
about
you
buying
know what?
Ark.
Well, you know what? Here, don't do it.
Yeah.
You know what though, Blaster? That just opened up an opportunity for somebody to start a business, an adult game streaming web service. Go do that, somebody. Make your paper. I won't play over there, but make your paper. Hey there, Joe. Just realized you on our page. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Hi,
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
What's going on, man?
I've
Ooh,
been
is it
chatting
my
with them for a while.
Oh, I barely look over on the page. I'm usually all paying attention to y'all and looking at stories and whatnot.
Only when I
So
talk
some-
does her mind wander.
No, it doesn't.
All right, I got something real fast. You ready?
Okay, go ahead, because I got
Go,
some
go,
juice.
go.
I got to spill some more juice.
I'm talking about this is super fast. So, PlayStation 4. Yay? No, I don't know. Anyway, so PlayStation 4 apparently is dropping the price tomorrow by $50. $50.
I already have one. That don't help me.
I know, but I'm saying for those of us that don't have it, although I still ain't buying it because that's expensive as shit.
Not buying it.
They're dropping it by $50, which means the cheapest you can get it right now is $349.99.
I paid $350. Really, y'all?
Yes.
I paid $350. That's really would not help me. I'd still be mad.
Yep. That is that's the lowest price that I'm seeing right now.
There is nothing that is out now that is worthy of PlayStation. I still have no games for it. Y'all believe it or not?
I believe it.
I believe it
There
too.
was nothing that was worthy. I have looked. I've been on their store. I didn't even see any old games. I couldn't find Little Big Planet because that's what we got it for in the first place. Because me and Preachy Natrix are huge fans of Little Big Planet. We love our little sack boy.
So much fun. Oh my god.
It is. It is just like a veg out sugary candy rush.
Yes, it is so cute.
Yes, it's very cute, very child friendly. It's adult friendly. It's nana
You should
friendly.
be able to download it from their online store.
You know, y'all keep telling me that, but none of my stuff shows. Some other stuff shows.
I was thinking you got a borked PS4. It's all I can think of.
No, I think it's because my name is way older than y'all's. My
Maybe.
name come all the way back from the beginning of the PlayStation stuff, so it might be
Back in the Stone Age,
Back in
before
the-
there was the
yeah.
wheel.
before when it was just PS. There
Back
was no
when- back
PS.
when
No 4, no 2, nothing.
Back when you got one cave wall per second frame rate.
There you go. Yeah, them was the good days. Dial up.
Oh my God. You reached way back there. Oh my
I did,
God.
right? I did. Okay.
Gonna make you have some flashbacks and not good ones.
Oh man, you have gone Link Dead. Y'all remember Link Dead? Yeah.
Oh, that was heartbreaking every single day.
Oh my god.
Link
Oh
Dead.
my god.
Okay, so
I have no idea what you're talking about. I must be too young. I must be too young.
you were too young. Ross,
I
you
guess
don't
so.
remember?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I must be too
You
young.
know
No,
what,
you never
Blaster?
played We'll explain to you later. All right, so
If you're big enough to actually understand it.
Ooh.
I don't know. I may not be. Who knows?
I don't
We'll have
think
to
you
see.
are.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
All right, I had to scroll up so y'all don't see my name and stuff on my Amazon page because, as y'all know, it ain't my real name that I tell you. Okay, so I got some.
I know her real name.
Yes, all these people here know my real name. That's how I will know if they told it, because only they know my real name. All right, you people's out
Charge
there.
her.
That's right. You people's out there, how many of you this Christmas were planning on picking yourself up, I don't know, a new Apple TV, maybe a Google Chrome thing for Christmas to plug into your TV? Were you thinking about picking one of those up?
I have one. I'm not
I have
very
Netflix.
impressed.
Well, you know, it's a good thing that you already have one and that you weren't going to go to Amazon to buy your Apple or Google streaming box, because Amazon just said to Apple and Google, bitch, get off my store. You're not allowed here no more.
What?
Yeah.
What happened there? Are they coming out with their own, maybe?
Well,
No, that's because Amazon already has their own
yes, they do.
streaming thing. They don't
They-
need to do all of that.
Yes. So,
Oh, there it is. Look down there at the bottom right hand. Yeah.
well,
I didn't even
it's still
know
there
that.
now. It's still there now, but they're saying they are done over. No more Apple TV, no more Google Chromecast. The Nexus player is gone. they're only going to sell their Fire TV devices. They told all their online sellers that no new listings will be allowed. Only existing existing inventory will be removed by October 29th. So if you're going to buy it from Amazon, get it. They said the reason why is I'm trying to read this right. It's all crazy. Too many ads over here. Compatibility with Prime Video, the Netflix-like streaming service that Amazon offers for its $99 a year Prime subscribers, is the only thing they want to offer. Wow. They said they're not specific. Wait a minute. Not specifically gaming devices. I don't know. Anyway, you can't buy it. You can't buy it there anymore. There you go. I don't care. I don't care much for theirs. Anybody use Amazon Prime?
Mm-mm. I have Chromecast.
I had Prime's. Well, I got Prime free with a delivery, like a trial of it, and I immediately canceled as soon as my delivery got there.
Right? I did it Christmas before last.
Yeah, it's $99.
I ordered all my Christmas presents.
It is.
It's
Dude,
too
I can go to, I mean, of course, they do have some of the most updated movies, but hell, I could get Netflix for $10 a month and still have hours and hours and hours of entertainment.
I couldn't find anything with the trial. I could not find any of the stuff that they kept showing me. I couldn't find.
Well, the only thing here, I'll tell you this: the only thing that Amazon has over Netflix, so they pretty much have. Like, I have a friend who has the Netflix. I'm sorry, he has Amazon. I have Netflix, and so I let him try my Netflix for a while. He's like, the only difference is that you can rent. You can rent movies through Amazon, and it's stuff that you can't get on the streaming service.
Yes.
But the streaming service is for free, or for whatever you pay for it. For the Prime service, they're the exact same thing.
Yep.
So the only difference.
That's kind of awesome, because that's the one thing that pisses me off about Netflix is that they've got these movies that you can rent, but you have to have them shipped to you. And I don't want that. I don't want to wait.
Watch it now.
Yeah, because I think I have an Amazon service actually where I did. And it was because while I was sick, I couldn't go do anything else. I rented movies on Amazon. So, yeah, and that was kind of awesome. I liked that I could get, like, new release movies on Amazon and watch them. It was really great.
Right.
I'm finding this is hilarious that they're laying down the gauntlet. And I told Snow before the show, I kind of like it.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of going back to the days, because I did not like taking it back to gaming. I did not like that we had so many game developers that started saying, okay, I'm going to put GTA on the PlayStation. Oh, you can have it on Xbox. Oh, I'm going to put it on the Wii. Oh, I'm going to put it on your cell phone. Oh, I'm going to put it on your iPad. I like that I had to have all these consoles to play my games, because sometimes I discover other games that I like. And I like it creates healthy competition. And except for crazy people, because like I said, some of you bitches are crazy. I love going in the store and arguing with somebody of which console is better. I already have all three, but I'll just pick a side because it's just fun. My 3DS is way better than your little PS Vita. Blah, blah, blah. Let me show you what it can do. And then I pull out my Vita out of my other pocket. You have one. Oh, of course I do. I just want to argue with you. But look here. My bitch. So I miss those days where it in a weird way kind of kept us to be a very tight-knit community. You Xbox people wanted to be with your Xbox people. Your PlayStation wanted to be with your PlayStation people. And we may bicker a little bit, but it was nice. It was nice bickering. We don't tend to shoot each other. Some of you are crazy, but not all of us. Yeah.
Which brings me to a good segue. Can I do the story?
Good.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, hit it hard, baby. Hit it hard.
You know how I like it, Ginger. You know how I like it. All right. So the UN actually put out a report on cyber violence against women, like this whole big report. You guys know who the UN is, right? Not you guys, but I'm talking about our listeners. Yes. The United Nations put out this report on cyber violence against women. Now, it came out on September 24th, which of course was last month, and it was from the International Telecommunication Union of the United Nations, and apparently they had to take it down. So here's why. So the report, I'm going to read a little snippet of this right fast off of Game Politics. It says, the report was published on the same day that the United Nations held a symposium at its New York City headquarters that featured people from around the world talking about the internet as a tool to frequently harass and abuse women, which is true. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was this. The report took aim at these issues, but parts dealing with video games as a broader inspiration for violence were criticized and debunked by several people, mostly due to citations of questionable evidence. The real trouble came when industry trade group, the Entertainment Software Association, released a statement criticizing the report. The ESA said that the report citation of discredited studies, sorry, that's my cat, such as the mark of the beast, American children are in mortal danger, were beyond the pale. And this is a quote from President Michael D. Gallagher of the ESA. He says, ESA strongly supports empowering women and minorities and creating an inclusive digital environment that welcomes all perspectives. However, the UN does this important issue a great disservice and undercuts its credibility by spreading ridiculous stereotypes and false opinions. True story. There was a quote from the UN. Who is this from? Parks. Oh, Sarah Parks, who is the Public Information Chief of the UN. She says, the big problem was footnoting, which was not up to standard, and we very much regret that. She went on to say that due to the terrible scramble around the launch date, it was a hugely busy period for the UN. We apologize very much for the errors and I hope we'll be able to rectify them within 2 weeks. So she's blaming this huge snafu of putting out this report that really did address some important issues, but the reason that the report was so bad is because it started trying to point fingers at things that were obviously not true, like violence being caused by video games, which has been debunked over
so many times, and people still keep trying. They're like, but look, and then we're like, but no. They're like, but look again. We're like,
and the View, by the way, The Real never responded to us, and neither did Tamara. So yeah, I'm sure they learned a lesson though. Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're talking about, don't make any comments about gamers and gaming. You have to come with your facts because we are geeks. We will rip your shit apart if you don't come with some absolute airtight facts.
And not just some random opinion when we know good and damn well that you haven't even picked up a game controller. Because what she was doing with her hands, no game controller was do that shit with your hands. I don't know what she was doing.
What kind of movements you doing?
Exactly. Like, girl, bitch, please.
Wow. Okay. Who'll be next? Because
I've got a story. Again.
Go ahead.
So let me share my screen here. So I think I brought forth. I think a while ago I was talking about
I like how you said that.
I brought forth a story about a 3D. You guys remember the 3D gaming experience with virtual reality goggles and all that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Theme park. Well, so along that same vein, Mass Effect is getting its own theme park ride.
Ooh.
So Ubisoft announced that their Malaysian theme park, they're going to do a new Malaysian theme park this month, but also BioWare has been talking about a Mass Effect themed attraction in a U.S. theme park. Smaller in scope, but so meaning it's just one ride, but the ride will actually be debuting at California's Great America in 2016. It's going to be a 3D adventure set in the Mass Effect universe with 3D technology and 4D effects.
Oh, damn. That I would probably pee myself.
That's awesome.
Now, the only thing is, it sounds like, from reading this article, it sounds like it's going to be one of those 4D movie experience things with a live-action performer, like, helping with the thing. But still, though, it's Mass Effect, which everybody, if you're a gamer, you like Mass Effect. I don't care who you are. My mom likes Mass Effect. She will play Mass Effect with me. So if you're a gamer, you're going to enjoy Mass Effect. So a 4D movie, that's going to be awesome. Really, I really dig in that.
Blaster.
Yes.
On the side of your screen, in just a minute, it's going to pop up. This one. Is finally in the mystery of Justin Bieber's dick.
Do you guys want me to click on that? Would that help you?
No.
Do you want me to do it?
No.
But you'll never know. You'll never know the mystery of Justin Bieber's dick.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I really don't.
By the way, folks, these are not stories that I have clicked on. These are just advertisements. They're popular from all blogs.
Sure, Blaster, sure.
Right.
But I'm willing to, for you ladies, I'm willing to click here, and we're going to...
It looks like he doesn't have one, which is...
I don't want to see
disturbing.
His penis, thank you.
It explains a lot to me, you know?
Right.
Well. All right, I'm
gonna need him to age about at least 10 to 15 more years before I start looking at him.
I need him to go back to his natural hair color, for one.
Ooh, yes.
This whole blonde, weird thing that he's got going on his head is a little too Donald Trump for me.
I don't care about his hair. I just need him to age and eat some sandwiches. That's what I need him to do.
Yeah, that's
And also in other news
of weirdness, can I do another story?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yes, and then I'm gonna circle back because I got something to talk about.
All right. So Louisiana Governor and Republican presidential candidate Bobby Jindal, whatever how
Bobby, you gotta say it right if he's in Louisiana. Bobby Jindal.
Bobby Jindal. He put out a lengthy statement, get this, blaming violent media for gun violence. Not the gun control laws that suck. Oh no, he's blaming violent media.
Is it us again?
Yes, Hollywood movies and video games.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So it's a non-Justin Bieber statement.
I want to take a giant Hitler sign and smack them over the head repeatedly with it.
Because it was
Exactly. So he also goes on to blame America's, quote, garbage culture. So this is good. He's a presidential candidate, but he's calling America garbage. So that's really good.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Yes.
Back up. On that point, you motherfuckers who are watching the Kardashians, you are
You're
the garbage
garbage.
culture.
Yes, that he's
Yes.
talking about.
So
Oh,
these
and
are
also-
Shallow into the
Now,
gene pool, motherfuckers.
Wait, can I ask you
Let me
questions?
finish.
All right.
So he does not at all mention inadequate gun control laws, because you don't want to piss off the guys that don't want gun control. That's the votes he's aiming for, basically. But he's making the wrong choice, because now there's more geeks in America than there are guys that want gun control. But let me go ahead and finish. So he made a statement. He says, we glorify, and I'm going to do the country accent, okay? He says, we glorify sick and senseless acts of violence in virtually every element of our pop culture, and we have been doing that for at least a generation. Our movies and TV shows feature a continuous stream of grotesque killing of every kind imaginable, and this is true of virtually every genre, from horror to drama to comedy, and this is where he targets video games. He says, we have generations of young boys, he does not say girls, young boys, so he's also sexist.
Because boys give birth.
Exactly. We have generations of young boys who were raised on video games. I was raised on video games, motherfucker, where they compete with other young boys.
Penis.
Exactly. Last time I looked, I don't. And the world to see who can kill the most humans. We make it so
I'll
fun,
check
so
again later
realistic,
for
so
you.
sensational. Okay, you promise? You're gonna have to check
I don't
good.
think she.
You're going to have to check good. Okay. Last thing. He also says, we make sure that we stop them from bullying at school, but we are completely fine with them watching people get murdered and raped on the internet after school, and we are willing to let them go to the basement to join a fantasy world where they pretend they're killing people for 2 hours after school. No, motherfucker. That's their
He's
parents
attacking
doing
the
it.
He's
Well,
just
I'm
attacking
sorry
the
that we
vote.
can go home and fake kill people while you can go to work and order thousands of people to go kill millions of people.
Exactly.
Might I also point out, we did not get to bring this up the other day either. Every time there is a new art form, and yes, gaming is an art form, they start to blame it for whatever happens with the culture. Now, we have, remember, Snow, we talked about this, a book called Catcher in the Rye, which is considered a
Yes.
classic book. This book is connected to all kinds of assassins. And what is it? Every one of them that has tried to assassinate a president has been carrying a copy of Catcher in the Rye? Supposedly. But my point is that if we're gonna say that this one particular art form is causing all this violence, then it means we gotta get rid of the books too. We should just all sit around wearing black and saying hymns all day. The Bible's gotta go too. By the way, it's gotta go too.
Oh, yes, the Bible glorifies
yes.
violence as well.
Yeah, more people
You know,
have been killed in the name of God than
I did.
anything else on
Yes,
earth.
there was a little something called, I don't know, the Crusades.
I know, right? Seriously, I mean, if you've ever sat down and read through the Bible, there are some horrific things that go on
There
there. I mean,
really are.
brothers raping sisters and all sorts of shit. And
It
it all
is
has
not
like a
nice.
fun little, Christianity's good moral to it. And I'm thinking, what?
And as far as his not understanding about the geek, do I need to do this again? I'm gonna need to do it again.
I think you do.
I'm gonna need to paraphrase the Fight Club again. The people that you are picking on are the people that you depend on. We build your networks. We send your emails. We do your coding. We guard you while you sleep. Do not fuck with us. Okay, anyway.
Yes.
I just want clean internet. Just clean internet.
Just clean internet.
You got any clean internet? I might not suggest clam chowder, sir.
No clean clam chowder for you.
No clean clam chowder for you. No, I have to say this, and this is, speaking from a person who I am a gun owner, in all full disclosure, but I am for, responsible gun legislation. I'm also for, one of the big problems we have in this country too is mental health, and nobody seems to be talking about that.
That
Like
is
that
the problem.
That is a huge problem. I mean, look at these people. Most of these people I'd say all the people that have committed these heinous acts, right, have had some mental issues, and nobody has nobody has talked about gun control in the context of people with mental health.
Yes, that is exactly what we talked about on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing. And so it's like, and here's what he's saying is just pandering to his base. This is his base. This is who he has to pander to. The thing is, and I really hope this is going to be the case going forward, is I think that, I'm hoping that this generation, the geek generation, is smarter than that, as you were talking about, and not to take those kinds of talking points and to see how much BS that is. And the hypocrisy of that whole thing of saying, look, I like guns, but I'm against gun control. How much sense does that make? It's like saying I like driving, but I'm against the DMV. It's like it doesn't make any sense, right?
It really doesn't.
It really doesn't when you put it in that context. Like, so, the NRA doesn't speak for me. I'm a gun owner. The NRA does not speak for me, right? They want everybody.
I'm a knife owner.
Right. Corey's a knife owner, right? And if there's a problem with, I'm sure you're for responsible knife ownership. I'm sure you're for that.
Yes.
So that's just the whole. So the whole thing in general is just, look, he's saying what he has to say to pander to his base. Hopefully, the next generation coming up, the generation will be smarter than that, and will no longer will be hearing these ridiculous talking points about how bad video games are. I mean, look, I love good old-fashioned violence. I mean, here's the thing: you want to talk about violence? Ban every Quentin Tarantino movie that's ever come out.
Yes.
And close all the movie theaters, because there's a lot of violence in those movie theaters. And burn all the books. There are tons of books out there, because most of these movies
and you can't show any news. And yes, and some music, not even just rap music or R&B, but country songs, they glorify violence. Rock songs glorify violence. Hell, some bluegrass.
Look, you can't even play classical because some of the names are violent.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
The names of the song, the instruments sound violent.
I'm just saying, and I'll tell you this: we do have a garbage culture. We need to use incinerators like Europe does.
We do. I'm
we
sorry.
have way too much garbage. Incinerators.
Life revolves around shows like Bachelor, Bachelorette, the Kardashians, any of that bullshit that I don't want.
Sorry, that was a waste. I was making a waste management joke. I'm sorry. I wasn't being serious.
He wasn't. But here's the thing.
Oh, I'm so serious.
Even there are some extremely intelligent people that watch those shows. It is not the shows that makes America the garbage culture. I don't think America is a, quote, garbage culture. The culture is still there. It is rich. It is alive in America. We have all these different cultures that are now able to be expressed openly without fear of getting shot or burned. Well, not as much fear. It's still there, don't get me wrong. But you have all these different cultures coming out. I mean, you can see when you drive down the road, all of these different ethnicities, ethnic restaurants popping up all over the place. I mean, you have Vietnamese, you have Japanese. In my town, we have a Caribbean. I mean, I haven't seen a Caribbean restaurant like
since Houston.
Well, that's why it's called.
Here is our problem. Here's our problem. It's not the cultures. It's not any of that. We have all these wonderful things that are going on, but the people that are in power are still dinosaurs.
Exactly.
Until I hear somebody from Congress saying, yeah, this weekend when I was playing World of Warcraft, then we're going to stay in trouble, because they don't understand that they are a dinosaur in a new world is a problem.
And speaking about dinosaurs in a new world, Ark is on sale for $20.
And I'm about to go into the Steam sales in just a second.
I'm thinking about buying it. I'm for real thinking about buying it.
All right, hold up. Let me do this last bit. I think Blaster covered some of this when you were talking about that game with the naked guys.
Oh yeah.
Did you get to any of his quotes, because he is pretty fucking hilarious, because he's crazy. He says that Twitch's policy on nudity is a disgrace. He doesn't understand why he gets lumped in with rape play. He says Twitch treats my game exactly the same as the disgusting rape play game, a game I won't bother describing here. This equivocation is offensive to me when I focus heavily on ideas of consent, boundaries, bodies, and respect in my games.
Oh my God.
Here's what you do not understand.
His games are offensive to me. That's all.
They're offensive. They're offensive to a lot of people. The point is I don't know right now, but as of now, Twitch has no age gate. Is what he is not thinking of. And just find another way to broadcast your game, honey. They have things you can buy to put on your website, and you can just stream it all day long. Let people come over and stream it if they want to. But you don't own Twitch. The same thing I tell people that bitch about Facebook and how awful it is. You don't pay for Facebook, so be quiet. If you don't pay for it, there's no point in you getting mad and saying, I'm sick of Facebook doing blah, blah. You know what? There you have two options. Shut up or go. That's what you do because you don't pay for it. Nobody pays for Twitch.
I tried to go on any other motherfuckers.
Yes, yeah, it's difficult. So you don't own Twitch, and yes, your game is offensive. It's an adult game. It cannot be on a platform where there are children that can see your game. And it has nothing. And I love this now because I am noticing. I'm gonna say this and then do Steam sales. I do not like what I see happening with a lot of our gay community, where you all are hostile towards the other people that are supporting you.
Yes.
So I keep hearing this now where, well, you know what, you're just afraid that kid's gonna see it and gonna want to become gay. No, what I'm saying is I have a child here. I don't care what my child grows up to be. She could grow up to be gay, straight. She can like to have sex with llamas. It's gonna be her business as an adult. But my point is right now, what I don't need her seeing is your game with naked men's junk waving all in her face because she decided she was gonna stream Minecraft and just happened across your channel.
Exactly.
So no, you do not need to be on Twitch or, but maybe YouTube. YouTube does have an age gate. That's why we over here. Boom, boom. Yeah, no, that's why your stuff is not allowed on Twitch. Sometimes think for a minute.
Well, can I ask you a question? You're more knowledgeable about this than I am. So when it comes to Twitch, if they're streaming a game and there's cursing and stuff, does that have to be behind an age gate or is that just straight open?
It's supposed to be, according to ESRB, anything that has nudity language is supposed to be behind an age gate. And if you don't remember back in the old days, that's why some trailers we couldn't put up because we didn't have the capabilities to put up an age gate for a very long time. That was back in the day when you was like, I got to find code to put up an age gate. It didn't come built in. So, yeah, it's supposed to be behind the age gate. And we were told if you don't have an age gate, you can't post this trailer. So that's why we wouldn't post a lot of
it. Okay,
so we got to do Steam sales. We got 4 minutes. Go.
Yes, because I'm on
Ark's on sale. $20.
Your Ark is on sale. Let me see if it's gonna. Is the GLaDOS get me yet? Yeah, the GLaDOS got me. She got me. Hello.
No, you're fine right now.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
All right, so we got. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, so all the Telltale games are on sale. By the way, if you don't have a copy of Walking Dead, the Walking Dead game is $6. $6.49.
Yeah, that's good.
It's so good. Oh my God, the storyline. And dare I say, Snow, maybe this could be a primer for you for Left 4 Dead because you will cry. I'm not gonna tell you what happens to this little girl right here. I'm not gonna tell you.
No.
Oh, she got a baby. Oh, that's a spoiler for me. Damn. Okay, so she's holding a baby. Your Minecraft story game is also on sale, 75% off your favorite Telltale titles. Telltale is awesome. Your NK. Wait a minute. Didn't I just see a NK2? I actually want to play that. The new basketball game, the one that Spike Lee directed.
Oh. No. MK, what's it called?
NBK. I can't remember the name of it.
Is that the one with realistic armpit hair? One of them actually.
I don't know about armpit hair.
One of them actually has realistic armpit hair. Like, have you ever noticed, like, on some of the models, like in the basketball games, they've never had any armpit hair?
I never played them before.
I can't say that I really stared at anybody's armpits.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm a detail person.
Why would you stare at anyone's armpit?
Because when they're doing it, when they're doing it, wait, hold on a second. When they're doing a free throw, it's like a close up, and it's like the replay, and it's like you just notice there's like no armpit hair.
I don't play the basketball games, and the only reason I want to play this one is not because Spike Lee directed it. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. The only reason I want to play it is because since he directed it, they actually added a role play element and a story, so you can be a basketball player, and he has a story of how he, makes it into the pro league from I think what they say, high school, college, I don't know, but I think that right there is why I would play a sports game. It's why I used to love Blitz the League, the football game. If you never played it, most awesome football simulator RPG ever. And I dare say, my dear Snow, you like RPGs? You would have loved Blitz the League. The storyline was crazy. So I'm hoping that Spike Lee actually was able to bring a nice role play element to it. So I may actually play a sports game for the first time in like 6 years, because I think that's the last time they came out with the last Blitz the League. But anyway, so these are on sale. Businesses, yay. So you got this. See this right here? I don't know what this is, but that scares me. And I don't get scared. I just don't know what that is. So yeah, but it's on sale if you want to play it.
The hammerhead shark, the depth thing.
It's an undead hammerhead shark.
He's got bones and stuff hanging out over here. I don't know what's going on over there.
Awesome.
He's got problems.
How come you are not afraid of a zombie shark, but a zombie person?
Because it's a shark.
Oh, here it is. NBA 2K. Is it 16?
Yeah. See, look, realistic armpit hair. Click
Oh
on
my
It does not say
God.
that. It does not say that on
it says the most realistic arm pair I've ever assembled in a game. 9.0 by IGN, right there.
Gross.
right.
You know, remind me to tell you guys a story when we're off air. For
Hey,
real.
No.
Real quick, while we're on there, Oriana, can I play something real quick while we're on there?
Well, no, we
we're
gotta go.
done.
Got like
We're
seconds.
done.
We literally got
All right, so that's it. You can tune in on Tuesday, catch Pix and East, your favorite Pixel fashionistas, the biggest bitches in fashion. Favors you like us, favors you don't, because that's how we roll. And on that note, just say goodnight, my bitches.
Good night.
Good night, my bitches. Good night, my horse.
Good night, my
Good night, my
bitches.
blood. So yeah. Good night, my pimp. So yeah.
Okay, you went off me. I can't keep up with it. I was trying to give her some backup, and she's just singing all crazy.
I thought she was doing like the what was it?
The big band version.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't
Yeah.
catch her. Couldn't catch her beat. She was doing jazz. You know, jazz don't really have a beat. Went into doing
She
jazz.
was
on
doing
that.
like Scatman or something. I don't know what she was doing.
Get it,